Hey, I'm back. We hung out until like 5 minutes ago. Or 10 actually, more like 10. What happened? So how did today start out at? What was it? I picked her up from her hair appointment. We went and I was like, what do you want to do? She's like, I want to get food. I was like, done. So where did we go and eat? We grabbed some food. Wendy's. We went to Wendy's. I had like Wendy's, and then after Wendy's, I went over to. Where did we go after Wendy's? We went to. So you know Fondren? I don't know how else to describe it, but like went there, and then I was like, I want to show you this place, and so like we ended up going and walking around because she's never been there, and like she gave the complaint, man, there's like nothing to do around here. So I was like, really? So whenever somebody says there's nothing to do around here, what they really mean is they don't know what's out there and what's available that people can go and see. So I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and change that because you have no idea what's available. So I've been taking her to different places throughout the city because right now she doesn't have her driver's license. She's studying for it. She's never really she's never, I guess, gone out. So I'm like, let's go to different places. And so I was like, let's see where else we can go. So I took her over to that area, and we basically walked around. I showed her the coffee place, where there's a coffee place over there. Showed her places that I'm like, I've never been here, and it's because they opened up new places in the past few years, and like, it's changed quite a bit. So I went ahead and showed her those different places. We walked around. I showed her to this boba place, and had her try some stuff, or had her try a drink. She tried it. She said it was good. Her facial expression said no. So, yeah. Yeah, and then after that, I went ahead. What did I end up doing? So I took her to Boba, and then after that, we were walking. I was like, oh yeah, I want to show you where this other coffee place is at. As we were walking over there, this guy, he gave us a sample. It was basically an apple with cheesecake on it. He gave us it, and we tried it, and she's like, this is really good. So she ended up buying that, and she bought a candied apple, or caramel apple with like chocolate and sprinkles on it. And then she also got, what else did she get? So she got that, and she also got candied grapes. So the candy grapes that I'm used to is basically they are like dipped in sugar or like something else, and then whenever they get too warm, they melt. This was not it. So candied apples, basically it's an apple and then it's dipped in like a hard candied shell. Basically it was that. It was the grapes, they were dipped in a hard candied shell. So the other grapes that I had that are like candied apples, I'm like, this is okay. Like, it's not amazing, but it's like, okay, it's edible. And in this case, like, I tried this candy apple and I was like, I really like this. Like, I thought it was amazing. So, for that though, she paid $20. I was like, oh my goodness. But anyways, it was like, she went ahead and bought something that she wanted. So she got that, and then what else was there? So she got candied apples or candied grapes, and then I also ended up eating like a few slices of caramel apple. I was like, okay. So she mentioned that they need to go in the fridge. I was like, okay, let's go ahead. We can take them like after, like I'll take you over to like the restaurant that I showed you. I'm not sure if you remember it. So I showed her that particular restaurant. And basically, like, we walked around inside for a short bit, and I showed her, like, the bookstore that's in there. I think she's more into, like, the food portion. So anyways, we went ahead and, like, walked around there for a short bit, and then took the food. I was like, we'll just end it, call it a day. But she seemed kind of sad about it. I was like, we can go ahead. I told her, like, hey, we can go ahead and, how about this? We just drop off the food and then we still hang out. And she's like, okay. I was like, okay, where do you want to go? Because, like, we went to places that I wanted to show her. And she was like, I want to go to Bath and Body Works. And she's like, they have a sale there. I was like, okay. She mentioned about the candles. And I was like, okay, I'm personally am not a huge candle person. But I was like, yeah, we can do candles. So we get there, and, like, I look around, and some of their tables, it basically has a thing where it says 75% off sticker, or, like, this particular table, basically. It's, like, 75% certain items. So I was like, really? 75%, you say? So I went ahead and, like, looked through, I got a basket, and I went through all the different items. And I was like, oh, like, I went through all the different items, and I was like, okay, so what all is there? And so it went from like $14, $15, which I'm like, this is way too much for this particular item. It went from like $14, $15 down to like $3, $4 for body wash, which I would pay $14, $15 for body wash. So I went ahead and got like 2 body washes and a lotion that I was like, this smells amazing. Like, I don't want to buy any more perfume because perfume, like, I have perfume and I rarely wear it. But lotion, I will definitely wear lotion because I have to. I have no choice. So I went ahead and, like, bought a lotion that I thought smells amazing. And then I went ahead and bought 2 body washes. During the time that I was going through everything, I actually had, like, 5, 6 body washes, like normal size body washes. And I had 2, like, they were like 10 ounces each. And then I had 2 baby body washes, which were like 1, 2 ounces each, which would have been like $2 each. And then for the other body wash, was it $2? I forget. I think originally it was going to be like $8 for the small ones. And I was like, yeah, no, I don't think I want to get it this much. So I was like, okay, you know what? I will totally pay like the 75% off for these items because basically it's me saving a lot of money. So yeah, I ended up getting 2 of those, a lotion. I also had the rest of a gift card that I've been trying to use up for, like, I haven't gone in yet to use it. So I have a thing of, what was it? A thing where it only had like $3.40 on it. I was like, let me just go ahead and get some chapsticks. So I went ahead and got a bunch of chapsticks. And I was like, okay, we're done. Like, I'm done with like getting all the chapsticks because I was like, okay, I don't need any more. So yeah, in my case, I think I am set in terms of bathroom supplies. If I at all was wondering, I wonder if I'm okay, bathroom supplies, yes I am. I'm definitely set for bathroom supplies. So yeah, as of right now, I'm headed to my storage unit. I tried to get in touch with him last night, but thinking about it now, I was like, I should have texted him around 8 or 7 and then like constantly texted him until he responded, because he doesn't always check his text messages. So I found I have to like constantly send him messages so that he'll go ahead and respond. So yeah, I need to start doing that in the future. Let's see, what else is there? Yeah, so pretty much I think I am set in terms of lotion. And in terms of body wash and soap, shampoo, I'm pretty much good, because basically I bought a few, like 3, 4, maybe 5, and it takes me at least a month for each of those lotions. So yeah, I think I'm good in terms of lotions and shampoo, because I use one, and then yeah. What else am I good on? So I think I'm good for like a year, maybe 2 years. Because also as I was at Bath and Body Works, my friend was like, I have so many, I'm not even going to use some of them. I have like, she kept making that comment. I was like, what are you going to do with them? And she's like, I can give you some. I was like, yes, please. So I went ahead and picked up some of the ones that I wanted. So that's why I only got like 1 lotion and 2 body washes. And then she gave me like a dozen soaps, and what's perfect is that it's Dove soap. The reason why I say Dove soap is perfect is because, like, with me having eczema, or eczema, depending upon which part of the country you're in, Dove soap is actually recommended for sensitive skin, which I have. And so I'm like, this is great. So body wash is like, I think it's okay, but Dove soap is supposed to be even better for like sensitive skin like mine, because I don't think it dries out my skin, or it's not supposed to dry out my skin as much. So I'm like, okay, so what I'll do, or what I will be doing, hey, they're finally fixing a light pole, all right, or a pole, just, electric pole, so I'm happy about that. A lot of the places down here, like, it's really sad. Like, oh my goodness, they don't have any light pole. Like, the light poles out here, they're not working, like, at all. Like, they're off. So I'm glad that they're fixing some of them. And then also with the traffic lights, like, some of those don't work. I'm going through, oh, yay! So the reason why I say yay is because, like, this parking lot over here, really? Oh, so you remember Roses? Roses was down the street, and now it's moved into this area. So I hope, fingers crossed, because, like, this entire area, like, was closed. There was a Walgreens over at the Four Corner stop. Over in another area, like, Four Corner, it was, like, gas station, Walgreens, Burger King. Sorry. Gas station, Walgreens, gas station, Burger King. And what is that the Burger King is closed, the Walgreens has closed. And I'm just like, this is very, very sad. And then also where Big Lots was at, I forget what it was before it was Big Lots, but that, like, when it was Big Lots, it actually eventually closed. So, like, all that was closed. And then as I'm driving through, I noticed that they have the lights that they're turning on, or they have lights set up at the parking lot in front of what's going to be Roses. So I'm kind of happy about it, because, like, the city isn't fixing this stuff, which is kind of sad. And because of that, there's lights on the streets that are off, and then also the traffic lights don't work, and they have stop signs out instead. And it's like, okay, it's falling, like, it's going to, may not disrepair, they're not keeping up with it and not repairing these parts of the city. on a regular basis, and because of that, it's just like, okay, like, this feels like the ghetto instead of being like it's part of a city, basically. So yeah, it's depressing. Yeah. Let's see what else. But yeah, so there's that. But I'm glad to see some lights out, so that way it's like, hey, it's not as depressing. Yeah. Oh, speaking of depressing, that gas really is 209. What a mess. So I actually saw one gas station. It was like 309, and throughout most of the city and most of the parts, it's like 344, 342. And me seeing it's 309 at a certain area, I was like, really? 309? Like, yeah. So yeah, because of that, I'm like really happy. Just seeing really, really cheap gas. So yay. But yeah, so now I'm happy though, because I have like, yay, I wonder if he like mowed it or if his neighbor mowed it. The lawn is actually mowed for once. But yeah, I'm happy because, here, I'll see if I can show it to you. I have all this. So this is soap, body wash. I have douche, which is basically like a body wash. I have Vagisil. I have never used Vagisil in my life. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, I don't know how it works. I'm really... Yeah. Also, they gave me some stuff for the room, or sorry, for the car. It's called concentrated room spray. So it's not like Lysol or whatever, but it is where it's kind of like Lysol, where I go ahead and spray it in here, and basically it fills out the room, so that way it like covers, and it won't have any odors, which will be great. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go. My nose is itchy, and I have a lot of stuff in here that I need to take inside, because yeah, I actually want to sleep in the back seat tonight or this morning. And I really want to put like glue here. I can't scan, so my seat buckle it's getting like stuck here. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, there we go. So like, as you can tell, it's sort of off. So yeah. I think that's about it. I'm gonna try my best to do a video before 10 o'clock. I'm also going to see about taking my vehicle in and getting it fixed. I'm actually kind of content with my life, because I'm getting stuff done. I'm hanging out with friends. I'm making sure that I'm in a healthy mental and emotional spot, instead of being like, life sucks. And there's nothing to look forward to, so I'm just gonna like do nothing. And instead it's like, you know what, there's stuff to look forward to. And it's motivating me to get out of bed, or like get out of my car basically and do stuff. So I'm happy about that. Yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. I hope that you have a great night. Let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about, and I'll respond as soon as I can. I did see the recent TikTok that your cousin liked. I thought it was cute. looked up the song. It was interesting, and I take it overall, like, in a way you feel insecure with me. I guess because of what happened recently, or like how I acted or reacted. Yeah. I just want a hug. And to have someone, yeah. Anyways, I will. I'll talk to you later. I hope that you have a great day, great night. And I'll do another video tomorrow. Oh yeah, and then wait, sorry. So we hung out at the mall until they about closed, and then I got the things, left, and then on our way out, she's like, "Oh, I need to go to the restroom. There's one downstairs." I was like, "Oh, it'll be okay. Like, there's one on our way out." We're going on our way out. I asked the cop that's there, "Hey, where's the local restroom?" She tells me. I start going over there. I was like, "Can we go to the restroom?" And she's like, "Well, the floor is wet." And it's like, oh, okay. Never mind. So then after that, went over to, where did we go? From there, went over to, oh my goodness. From there, went over to, what was it? I was like, you know what? Let's go to a nice hotel. We went to a Hilton and basically went to the restaurant that was in there. I was like, this is what a friend of mine did, is that went to a very, not restaurant, a very nice hotel, and went to the restroom there because it's like, why not? Life is short. So went there, and from there, what did we end up doing? Went to a restaurant, and the restaurant smelled good too. It was like past the conference rooms also. So like we went to the restroom, and then like we left, and I was like, we have time for one more stop. So we ended up stopping by like McDonald's. I got a small fry. She got like a meal, and I dropped her off. So, and she mentioned in a couple weeks she's getting her braces off. So with her braces being off, now she can go ahead and eat like the candy grapes that were amazing. She's like, she can't really eat it because it was hard. Like it was hard candy on the outside. So she's, I guess, like later on, we'll go ahead and go back to that area. There's a candy shop in the area of the town, and we'll go ahead and go get candy and such, and yeah. So we're gonna get candied grapes, and I don't know what else, and yeah, I think it'll be good. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. I need to take this stuff in so I can go to bed soon, so bye. Let me know if there's anything else you want to talk about, and I'll do a video in the morning, probably before 10. So yeah, bye.